Hello guys, my name is Chelsea. This is my first video on YouTube, so I don't really know what to say. Basically, I'm just here to tell my story about my struggle with infertility and the steps that I'm actually about to take in this infertility struggle that I've been dealing with for 2 years now, around 2 years. Me and my husband have, it's been it's really heartbreaking whenever you want to be a mother so bad and you want to do it naturally, but it's just not working for you. About a little over 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with PCOS. I know a lot of women that have it. So I don't think that that's anything that really stops me from being a mom. I think that you have to have this mindset that if it is meant to happen, it will happen. But not only that, I was also diagnosed with a bicornuate uterus, which basically just means that I have a heart-shaped uterus instead of a normal pear oval-shaped uterus. So basically, if I do get pregnant, then my baby will start to run out of room in my uterus whenever it gets so big, and usually leads to having to have a C-section because they don't have enough room to really go head down. Which doesn't bother me. My mindset is I will do anything to have a baby. Of course, we all want to do it naturally. For the most part, I know that I would rather do it naturally. But if it comes down to a C-section, whatever I have to do to have a baby. So I really always kind of had this mindset that if you're meant to be a mom, then you will be a mom if it's God's will. And I really just had that embedded into my brain. And of course I do believe that. Even now, I still believe that if it is God's will for me to have a baby, I will have one way or the other. But I don't feel like, because my whole life I've longed to be a mom and be married and have my own place, my own family, and I don't feel like God will make me be miserable for the rest of my life by not letting me have a baby. I feel like now I'm just kind of learning patience and just all these different lessons that, of course, I'm human, I need to work on things. But I've always had that mindset that if it's going to happen, it's going to happen naturally, But once you've been dealing with infertility for a while, your mindset starts changing, I feel like. And I actually read an article about 2 to 3 months ago. Granted, I've been trying to get pregnant naturally for 2 years, and I actually read this article, and it basically was explaining in this article that yes, if it is God's will, it will happen. But God also put people on this earth and gave people the knowledge that they have to invent these types of medicines that help people and help women that struggle with infertility, or there's all different kinds of medicines in the world that cure things. Maybe not cure it, but at least helps with it, or helps reach goals that you're trying to meet for yourself. So I actually made an appointment. For the most part, I really don't like going to the gynecologist, things like that. I don't know. I don't like the doctor. But whatever I have to do to have a baby, I will do it. So I made a gynecologist appointment, and we were talking. She remembered the last time that I come there, and she was really, really nice to me. And she was like, Chelsea, where you have PCOS, you're not ovulating. You need to ovulate or you're not going to get pregnant. And my periods, the way that they're very, very, very irregular. I will go a few months with them being regular, and then all of a sudden I won't see my periods for 4 to 6 months. And whenever I do get my periods, I'm not ovulating. So, for instance, right now, I have not had a period in 3 months. And so that's what made me, I just was thinking one night and I was like, I'm really, really tired of not getting my period on time. And my body is just not allowing me to do what I need to do to have a baby. So I'm going to need some help, obviously. So she actually prescribed me Provera to start my period, or progesterone, whatever that's called. She prescribed that to me to start my period. And then once I start my period, around cycle day 3, I will start taking what's called Femera. I'm actually not sure of the milligram that I was prescribed. I don't remember. I need to go look. I will update you on my next video. But, so once I do get my period on cycle day 3 through 7, I will take 1 pill a day. And then I'm going to start, I ordered this big ovulation kit and of multiple ovulation tests. And I'm going to start temping and checking my ovulation starting at cycle day 8 all the way until probably around cycle day 20 or 22. That's just because I have never tracked my ovulation like that before. I mean, usually if I'm sure I've ovulated before, but not as much as I should have been doing, considering I've had a period since I was 11. So, I never really checked my ovulation, but I could always tell when I was younger whenever it was coming, because just my breasts were hurting and I just was really crampy and tired. And so I think that I did ovulate whenever I was younger, but as I've gotten older, it's just not happened. I mean, it's just my body doesn't want to do it. So, I've never had any miscarriages, nothing like that. I've never even seen a positive pregnancy test. Sorry, I apologize before in my entire life. Not on me anyways. So, I really don't know what that's like. And I couldn't imagine. My body, without medicine, it's just made me say, my body just says no to babies. You're not releasing the follicle. It's not happening. But I will update more once I actually start taking the Femera and actually get my period. Then I will update more on that. I need to check and see what milligram that I actually have, but I really don't remember. I was just so excited to get it. I'm really, really excited. I hope that it works for me. I know a lot of women it don't work, and so I'm just going to keep praying about it and just asking everybody in our family to pray for us. We have a really good support group when it comes to that, well, family-wise and friend-wise. So they're all really rooting for us, and I really hope that it happens for us. But if it don't, we'll move on to something different. I'm not strictly against adopting. Of course, I would want my own, but I don't really see anything wrong with adopting. They need parents too. So, that doesn't really bother me. But, of course, I would really, really love to have one of my own. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it works. I will post another video on after I've had this cycle over with the Femera, and then I will update you once I get close to around when I should get my period next month. So I'm really, really hoping that it works, and wish us luck. Thank you, and please subscribe to my channel. I know this is my first video, so I'm really trying to get it out there just to tell people that they're not alone. You're not alone in this infertility struggle. We all, not all of us, of course, but a lot of us are dealing with the same thing. So please subscribe to my channel, and I will post, and I will try to keep you guys updated as much as I can. Thanks for watching.